Hi, this is Karen Townsend, and I'm your instructor for SHS 115, Interpersonal and Group Work. Today I want to welcome you to the class, tell you a little bit about what to expect, and a little bit about me. First of all, as I said, this is SHS 115. This is a 4-credit class. We meet in a hybrid mode, so that means once a week we'll meet for a 3-hour session and then do the remainder of our work here in this Canvas classroom. As far as what to expect, you can look at the title, Interpersonal and Group Work. That means part of this class you'll be looking at yourself, the way that you communicate with other people, and then for part of the class we'll be learning some specific skills to help support your work as a leader in groups in your future. There's several ways that you'll be learning information in this class. One, you will do some learning by reading. We do have a textbook, the information you will find in the syllabus, so expect to do some reading. However, the most part of our class is going to be learning by watching and by doing. Every day when you come to class, we'll do specific activities and role plays and practices to help you observe and also learn and practice skills for running groups and helping to make groups be successful. Here are the things I think that you should do to try to be successful in the class. First of all, you have to come to class. Since this is a participation class, when you miss class, there are not things that you're able to make up. So make it a priority to come to our class so that you can practice and do the things we need to do. The second one is be willing to put yourself out there and try. This can be very concerning a little bit for people at the beginning because it may feel uncomfortable. There may be skills that you have to practice that are not things you've ever done before, but this is a great environment to try it out. This is the time to make a few mistakes, to fumble a little bit while you're learning these skills, and that's okay. Also be willing to learn from each other. You will be forming some small groups with your peers. This is a great time to find study partners, to find people that you might want to move along with during the rest of our program that you have here with us. All right, so what about me? I have lived in this area since I was about 11 years old, so I call myself a native of Washington State. My degrees are in psychology and my master's degree is in counseling and family therapy. I'm a licensed mental health counselor and a child mental health specialist. What else though? Let's think about some fun things about me. What do I like? One of the things I like is to read, and here are some of my favorite books. Throne of Glass. I'm very much into sci-fi and fantasy books, which also means, yes, I've read the entire series of the Divergent books. I also did a lot of work with kids, and here's one of my favorite kids' books, The Cows Are Going to Paris. Maybe I'll bring it sometime to one of our classes. I do on occasion also read workbooks, and here's a book I just got, The Body Keeps the Score by Bessel van der Kolk. Very fascinating research looking at how trauma actually changes the way our brain functions. What else about me? I do like science fiction movies. Here is my squishable Darth Vader. And yes, I do watch some TV shows about zombies. What else? I love animals. Here is Impulsive Puppy, one of the puppets we used in the preschool program to help children learn to calm their bodies. I am a vegetarian and have a dog and a cat at my house. You can find pictures of them if you look in the profile section here on Canvas. Also, every day I have to have some coffee. You will find that I'll bring coffee to our class. All right, what if you want to contact me? The best way to do that is by using the email function, the inbox button on Canvas. You'll find that in the top right-hand corner, so if you take a look up there, then you can click that, type in my name, and send me an email that way. You can also come by my office. I have office hours every week. I have a sign-up sheet right next to my door so that you can sign your name to save a specific time slot that you would be able to see me. My office is in Snohomish Hall, room 250. You can also give me a phone call. I will tell you that that is something that takes a little bit longer for me to get back to you. So emailing me really is the quickest way to get me to respond. All right, well, that's it for now. I am looking forward to meeting you at our first on-campus session and getting started with these great skills that no matter what career in the area of social services you're going into, I believe these skills are going to be essential for you. Thanks, and I will see you soon.